Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and I've got another great deck to share with y'all. If you saw my live streams, you know exactly which one it is. I built it live on live stream kind of as like a joke slash meme deck, and it has been just dominating, which is pretty funny. So I thought I'd share it with you because it's a little different than what people are running, and it is rather silly, to be honest. But yeah, it makes Brawl fun. So, I mean, might as well have some fun on Arena. Speaking of fun with Arena, look at this. The dailies just reset, and it is 3:23 a.m. Central Time. Yeah, that's when I record videos. Welcome to my life. So it would appear that for the second year in a row, yes, I've been tracking it that long, the servers that run the game haven't been updated for daylight savings time, which kind of makes me wonder, what else haven't they been updated for? Because, I mean, I think they changed the date of it, and I thought they eventually fixed this, but it's shifted by a couple weeks, which I thought is like what they changed daylight savings time in America to. They like moved it or something, so I don't know. That would like predate the age of the game. So like how would the servers be older than that? But then again, if they rented them, I don't know. But if they rented them, they should be managed correctly. So I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about the security of their servers. That's the summary. I'm not going to go too into it, or they might complain about what I'm saying here. But just FYI, the reset is now 3 a.m. Central instead of 4 a.m. Central. And it will be basically until, I think honestly, until at this point, who even knows? I don't even know how long. So anyway, let's jump into the deck list here. We've got, let's see, it's not Flappy Boys, it's not Life Bomber, that one's classic. It's not Fwens, you guys saw that one. Let me use the actual filters. We have technology. Wow, that was way down there. So it's called Superhero Crap because I couldn't remember the term Super Friends. So it's Superhero Crap. And as you can tell by the name, it was not intended to be a particularly serious deck, and then I started winning with it. First live stream, I think I won like 7 in a row. It was ridiculous. So the commander is Kenrith, who should probably be your commander if you're undecided in at least half of all decks. I mean, the funny thing is, let me just show you another anomaly here. Okay, so Kenrith. Do those color identities look correct to you? Because they don't look correct to me. And I mean, if I open, gray's my favorite color. Hopefully some of you get the reference. It is, a black-white deck, but if I were to just add shock, it'll let me do it. Whereas in another deck, if I tried to add shock, it wouldn't let me do it. Like Flappy Boys, I go, no cards matching your commander's color identity could be found with the current filters. So if we're going commander's color identity, and that's baked into the deck list, how do you explain these? So that's weird. I mean, as far as I know, that's technically wrong. They're showing you incorrect information on the screen because this is a 5-color deck. That is the color identity of this deck, even though I didn't stick to it. So this is basically a Super Friends deck with a mountain of other bodyguard cards, and that's it. That's the whole deck. And then just a bunch of broken, overpowered crap, like Shadowspear, because like why wouldn't you? I practically have a template at this point of like just broken universal cards that you should always add, like colorless ones and stuff. It's pretty funny. I didn't end up putting the shield in this one though. There wasn't room, unsurprisingly. So we got Kenrith. I mean, this guy's insane. He should be your commander almost regardless of what your deck is. I think I said that before. And then we got Giant Killer. I mean, he's just removal and then tap. I mean, he's the ultimate control card for one. Love him. Then we got Turtle. We got, I was going to say another turtle, but he's down here. But, Defender, Death Touch, Land Fetch Ramp. Why not? Land Fixing, you're going to need it. Death Touch, Broken Card, Control, another Mega Turtle. And then we got, I guess, Death Touch, because I always give him Death Touch. Removal / Control. We got Death Touch. We've got Ramp / color fixing. We got removal. And then we've got Planeswalker number 1. You can get his ult going really easily in this deck. I mean, he almost should be the commander, except then you would lose 2 colors. So I've tried it. It doesn't work. Trust me. You might as well just run Heliod. Then we got removal / life gain. Removal. Ramp. WinCon, just single-handed WinCon, which is a disgrace to the game and should be banned immediately. Then we've got Reachy Boy, sort of, I just call them all walls. They're not walls, but he doesn't even have a defender technically, but yeah, let's be honest, he's a wall. Then we got Board Wipe, because, things don't always go your way. Then we got Clone Their Best Permanent in Play. Oh my god, I love this. I love everything about this. And you can generate red pretty easily in this deck if the game goes on long enough. You can also duplicate one of yours if it doesn't have legendaries. So, yeah. Then we got Planeswalker Liliana. She's really annoying. I don't like her because she makes me discard a card, which I'm like holding control stuff, kill spells, What the hell? Then we got Garruk. He's cool. I mean, brings out a beast, but on a negative, and the rest is just trample. He's kind of crap, but his -7 is pretty good. Then we got Vivien. Now, she's insane. She's up on the power ranking, at least a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, she's just nuts. She'll just let you chain cast the top of your library like crazy, and then you got temples to like scry stuff out of the way. It's ridiculous. The amount of synergy was not intended, but it really works. Then create a 3/3 beast with your choice of counter type on a plus. You want to talk about better than Garruk? I mean, he's a joke compared to her. And then you've got, for -2, well, Cascade is pretty broken. Cascade, where you get to pick the card, is even more broken. So, wow, this card is bonkers. Then we got Ashy Larry. Come on, Ashy son, what's good? We all know what Ashy does. He's pretty dope. Then we got Teferi. I mean, he's in the deck. I mean, +1 draw card. For 6, that's trash, but I think he was from like one of the Planeswalker decks or something. This is not like your tier 1 class A Teferi. This is like Teferi's weird failed clone, ugly twin brother. But, I mean, push something back to the library. Okay, -8. Okay, I never use it, whatever. It's just free cards. Plus, I mean, I'm going to bring them out, immediately +1 them, and then they got 5 more loyalty to get rid of. It's just more crap to swing at. Then we got Garruk, one of the most broken planeswalkers in the game, 10 out of 10 easy. He doesn't have a plus, but it doesn't matter. He creates 2 at a time 2/2s, so they got to waste the removal, and if they somehow remove it or kill it in combat, you're just going to immediately the next turn alt Garruk. So if you can't get to him into the air with a spell, you lose. It's that simple. This card should be banned. It really should. And then we got Ugin. That's the only other planeswalker. That's it. So that's what happened to my Super Friends deck. A lot of them went out with War of the Spark. So this deck was a bad idea in the first place, and I knew it. That's why I built it as a joke. We got a board wipe and then a giant. Cool. Unfortunately, way the hell too many people have that green giant, pun very much intended, as their commander. And he is a giant. And this is destroy all non-giants. So that goes over well. What's his name? Yorvo, I don't know. You're gonna get banned is his name. Then we got Stone Cold Serpent. Yay, part of the every commander deck ever template. So then we got a bunch of fixing and crap. There we go. So deck list down below. This is just solid. Let's just upload a gameplay to show you guys how broken this is. All right, finally got a really, really representative great game recorded after about 9 tries. Had a couple garbage games and I had a couple where I just had to forfeit on the spot. Thank God there's no penalty for that. Because I just looked at, who the commander is, and I'm like, I don't want to play that. So I don't know if you knew this, you're in charge of the commander ban list, because you're in charge of allowing your opponent to get to play the trash that they brought to the game or not. So if you veto it, forfeit button's on the right, you know what I mean? So there we go. I don't know why he did that. That was stupid. Although this deck, I don't know if you've seen this, it's like Sir Faden or whatever. I knew exactly what was coming, so I left that board wipe on the top of the library. I'm going to need it in a second. Wait till you see this. So he brings back out Sir Faden, which is something like every time it swings, another creature gets boosted by his power, and then he's got every ambush boost in the game. So yeah, I decided I gotta go get white urgently, obviously, because next turn is going to get ugly. I mean, that's a good turtle. He's a fine-looking turtle, but it's going to be bad. All right, eventually he does something. I've never seen such soul players in my life in this game. There it is. The boost and fight mixed with the boost and swing. Look at this, 27 down to 10 in one turn. Yep. It's like this game has some kind of balancing issue or something. Unfortunately, oopsies, there goes everything. It all died. That's a shame. So, spoiler alert, I don't end up losing this one. I do make a slight tactical error here, potentially, depending upon your definition of a tactical error. I forgot that he had trample, but it's, like, who cares? It's just net whatever. I do let him create a 3/3, though, which is a little bit of a problem, but whatever. I legitimately didn't think that thing had trample. It also has vigilance, by the way, so just FYI. So I lose 2, I gain 2, whatever, who cares? I'll handle it this turn. Not the end of the world. Still waiting for him to count his teeth there. There we go. By the way, I sped this up. I have heavily edited this and sped this up. So he's playing a lot slower than it even looks like he's playing. So we're going to destroy that. I wanted to use that card to take out that lithoform broken trash, but whatever. So now, you might have noticed the wolves, when they die, they put a counter on every Garruk planeswalker. Isn't that fun? So I thought, okay, we need to pack the board, and I just need to flood it with wolves until he forfeits, basically. Most Brawl games do end in a forfeit. They don't end in your life total going below 0. People just see the writing on the wall, and they're like, let's move on, because there's no penalty for forfeiting. If somebody's like, oh, I might have a 10% chance of winning, they're going to play it out. I mean, they, if it's competitive rank, they're going to play it out. Crystalline Giant, you know, this deck is basically mono green plus all the broken, just obnoxious, you know, colorless crap. I should talk. I just top deck Stone Coil. But we're bringing out Teferi. Now we're starting to just pack the board with bodyguards and planeswalkers, and that's what this deck does. I completely and utterly screwed up which one I boosted there because somebody was texting me something rather urgent and important, and it distracted me. So that was fun. Whatever. It's 10 to 25. Who cares? I should have left them all in defense anyway, which is what I ended up doing. So we got Crystalline again. All I really did was piss him off and bouncing it back. But look, he had to spend 3 mana out of his pathetic 5. He has like nothing going for mana. But I forgot about the Ozolith. I thought it was only on death. It's when the creature leaves the battlefield. So second mistake that game. Yep, we got Banishing, so I'm just going to go ahead and directly draw that. That's why there's so many temples in this, by the way, because there's a lot of artificial chosen draw. So no hexproof, no problem. Goodbye. Yeah, we're going for more wolves, because, I mean, watch how much damage this is. It's ridiculous. I've got the Stone Coil to go back on. Also got the Shadowspear in this deck. Didn't show up this game, though. There we go. And both of my Garruks got a point there. I mean, he could have let them all through. But at this point, like, whatever, except that my Garruk just went to 6. So he should have let them all through. I'm telling you that. I mean, that's why he's like, good game. He thinks I'm going to fall for this, okay? He's like, good game on his turn before he even swings after he takes an action. Oh, I guess he's just doing that for the fun of it. I guess I shouldn't triple block it. Wrong. I know what deck this is. I'm not stupid. When somebody says good game that early, they're planning some bullshit like that right there, which only would have been 9, but... I mean, I guess I don't know, he might have had something. I don't know. He must have thought he was going to win legitimately. But yeah, there's the emblem. He's in deep shit. So I think I'm like, well, I could use another bodyguard, but it would be way funnier if I did that. So then the way they stack my lands, I really thought that was 11. I guess it's 10. I don't know what they're doing there. It must be a game glitch because they usually go 5-5 in a row. I guess because of the forests. I don't know. So that's it. So, I mean, you can see how this works. You bring out bodyguards, piss them off, board wipe, remove stuff, exile stuff, selectively scry, get exactly the card you want, and start stacking planeswalkers. That's just how this deck works. And somehow it works. We built this as a joke on stream, and it functions somehow. And I get like, I don't know, 80-90% wins with it. I have no idea how. Well, not counting if I go up against there's 2 commanders I refuse to play against. 3 if you count Thassa, because that deck is absolute ass cancer. And if I just forfeit on the spot, I don't consider that a loss. I consider that me not letting my opponent play the game, which is very positive. Do that. I recommend everybody do that. So that'll teach these people a lesson if they just get on, I can't even play with my deck. Well, I guess you'll have to switch decks. There, problem solved. The card's effectively banned. I mean, there you go. Commander is a self-police format, in case you forgot. So I don't care what Wizard says about that. I don't care if they say, if you forfeit too many times, we'll ban your account for 24 hours. Yeah, kiss my ass, okay? Maybe remove the cards that everybody hates. I'm not going to sit there and play a game I don't want to play, okay? If you're going to shove this shit down my throat, I'm going to go play a different game than Arena. So maybe you should just calm down and off. Same with like slow playing your opponent because they're slow playing you in return and playing some just horseshit turn 60, run your deck out, control-a-thon disaster or some mill deck or something you think should never be in the game that completely ruins it utterly and completely. Your only recourse for that is playing slow and wasting their time and preventing them from playing against other people in the meantime. That's just, if you want to waste your own time with it and go watch Netflix and dick around on your phone, catch Pokemon like I always do, good. It sends these people a message and it encourages them to play something else. That is a very, very positive thing for the community. I don't give a flying what the developers of Wizards of the Coast have to say. I'm right, they're wrong, ban the cards or I'm going to keep doing it. Period, the end. I recommend everybody do the same. It's that simple. You want people to stop doing it, Wizards? Make your game and your multiple formats less of a toxic shit pile dumpster fire. How about that? So anyway, yeah, there is some enjoyable gameplay to be had on Brawl, which is why the last like 5 live streams I did were all Brawl, because it's really just a fun format for streaming and stuff. So I stream back on my main channel, so if you unsubbed over there, what the hell? So watch for that. My goal is to stream like 3 times a week, but I've had so much crazy crap come up the last couple days that ain't gonna happen. But I'm still kind of going for it. So that's what YouTube's pushed me into. My old channel is now just exclusively a streaming channel. It might as well be called Desolator Twitch. Except I don't stream on Twitch because they just won't let me get my tits out. Just what the hell, Twitch? Just they totally would. They absolutely would. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Go build this deck. Deck list in the description, and I'll see you guys next video.